best, number one and nothing less. Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently. I have vision, though I believe. I know I can count on me. So stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up.
My name is Ambassador Dr. Sitofo, the Ultimate Commander, UPWF World Heavyweight Champion, Universal Promotional Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, the Commonwealth Heavyweight Wrestler.
For the champions, for the champions.
Rich has been a good friend of mine, a friend like a brother like a partner. We've been together. I can say I know Jackie so well because I remember a couple of years ago we were together in Mexico. We even stayed like a brother in same partner. So I know him too well. He's a friend and he's a philanthropist, and he's one Nigeria that I personally believe that is a gift to the black race. So in most cases I call him the Messiah we've been waiting for, because God in heaven deposited a lot in him that I think the world needs at this point in time. So he's one of those that when I remember, I give God the glory for having someone like that coming from a great country, Nigeria. So Jack Rich can be described as a philanthropist. Jack Rich can be described as a leader. Jack Rich can be described as a motivator, and can also describe him as a curator, because he creates things, create wealth, and he creates things most especially where there's nothing. So it's the kind of, if I want to describe him with biblical name, so I see him as the prophet Moses that created water, because that struck water and water gushed out from the rock. That is the kind of spirit Jack Rich has, someone who can make river to flow even in the desert.
For the champions, for the champions.
One thing about Jack Rich is that he's a man of God, and he's a man after God's heart. And Jack Rich is like David in the way. So he's not a candidate that we compare with others. He's so unique and so different. Yeah, one can say he has not been a politician, but the truth of the matter is that he has what it takes to turn around the economy of this great nation. And having a person like Jack Rich as the president of Nigeria, automatically he becomes the president of black race, because the qualities and the kind of knowledge that God deposited in him is something that I think that will turn around the economy of not just African, but black race. We have chat most of the time, and then when Jack Rich sit down with you and explain to you what he have in stock and how he's going to turn around the economy of this great nation, and how he's going to solve the problem of difficulty in terms of financial difficulties and some of the political policies that we're facing in terms of having our position or having our way with the G12 and stuff like that. You just know that you can't compare Jack Rich with other aspirants that I've seen. Everyone has one thing or the other, but he's so unique that if the other aspirant actually understand who Jack Rich is, they will all join forces together to make sure they push him, because pushing Jagdish to become the president of Nigeria will touch life of billions of black boys.
For the champions,
Well, the only thing I know for sure that can make APC win the confidence of the people is bringing in a youth, and not just a youth that have capacity like that of Jack Rich, and a youth that have the technical know-how to deliver the whatever promises the Nigerians or the people are looking up to. So it's not about him maneuvering his way to get the APC ticket. It's a divine mandate. It's a divine, I call it divine intervention. So Jakich becoming part of the political struggle is purely a divine intervention, and everything going to happen divine. So he does not really need to struggle for the ticket. He's a comfortable guy. He's a comfortable man. He has whatever he wants for himself. But because he's here on a mission, and that mission is to come and deliver children of God, people of God, out of unnecessary poverty, hardship, and stuff like that. So the ruling party, I believe they want to win the 2023 presidential election. And for ruling party to win 2023 presidential election, there are something that is very key, which Mr. President has always been saying it. He said he wants to hand over to a young Nigeria. He said he wants to carry the youth along. He said he wants the people to make a choice of their next president. So putting all this in together is going to be something of him coming to struggle for it. I think that, in my opinion, the APC should bring a consensus to their country so that they are sure of winning the 2023 election. Nigerians also will be sure that they're going to have a country where everyone become one, and the dignity and respect of our dear nation be restored internationally. Because when you're talking about a nation that you want everybody to get involved as a united Nigeria, you also have to have at the back of your mind that Nigerian population grows on daily basis. So, and if you don't have a president that has the capacity to interact with other world leaders, in terms of businessmen, in terms of political leaders, and all of that, it becomes difficult. So if a man like Jack Rich, who have the contact with the G12 nations, who have the contact with the leaders of various industries, becomes a president, it's a question of taking a telephone and saying, oh my brother, I need Nigeria to be this or that. Then the policy making of the world policy, Nigeria will be part of it. From my understanding, Nigeria is about, let me use economically, first economical country in Africa. South Africa is about third. But you can see South Africa is a member of G20. Nigeria is not a member of G20. So we need someone to create that politics, to put Nigeria in the rightful position so that African nations, black race can smile again, and Nigeria will take its position as the truly giant of Africa.
for the champions,
Jack Rich has touched people like the point, mean people. I'm using our northern brothers and sisters as an example. They now see Jack Rich as part of them, as their own son. As some communities, they even call him, like some town like Katsina, they call him Salekenwa, which is king of water, because he provides water, provide basic amenities for the people. A few weeks ago, he just came back from Sokoto, commissioned a kind of project. Currently, he's building massive multi-billion project in Kano State. In in Jigawa State, in Katsina State, in Kaduna State, just name the state that does not have the presence of Jack Rich philanthropist nature. Okay, we move down to the southeast. He commissioned a mega water treatment plant in Enugu State, and they're about to commission a new one as we speak. That was the Igbos call him Igubediken Igbo, the Odogundi Igbo Jeje. You know, people are excited about what he did. Currently, there's a program he's designed in the southeast where the Gary sellers, tomato sellers have opportunity of taking money in thousands to support their business. The people with disabilities have the opportunity in all the 5 states of the southeast. People, those struggling with their struggling with their masters, we have created the opportunity for them to have access to funds and then be able to do whatever that they need to do to become to finish their masters. And I don't need to talk about South. He came from the oil producing states. He came from the heart of that country where that is after his community, you're going out of the country where nobody will ever imagine that they're going to be kind of government president. And you can call anybody. On your own, you go do your due diligence. You see what you have done, what you have put in place to revive those areas. He took local people, local chiefs, people who have not traveled from their village to Port Harcourt City. He took them round the globe to South Africa, Paris, Germany, China, America, what have you. On his expense, just said, no, let's go. These people traveled around the world and now saw lights. So when they came back home, that's okay, how can we implement this kind of thing? So this is the kind of ideal presidents that I think Nigeria need. Where can you now talk about that? You say you don't have which blessings. Is it in the southwest? Where? So beyond Nigeria, how many scholarships are on that Jack Rich Foundation? So you can. There are too many. It's not even if there is nobody can come out and say, oh, this is what exactly number of what Jack Rich have done to help the people. Individually, the top billionaires that we have in the country now, I know quite a number of them that also benefited from. Yeah, even though they are billionaires. So he's not limited to only the downtrodden, only the poor people or the people who are just coming up. Also, that billionaires that's also benefiting from it. But maybe some of them may want to say, some don't want to say, because most people, when they become billionaires, they don't want people to know their source of wealth, or they are already billionaires and then they have financial challenges. They want maybe trying to go down, and the young man will come and lift them up, be like a pillar. I know so many of them. So when you meet people that you try to introduce Jack Rich, they'll be telling you, Jack Rich made me who I am. Jack Rich have done this for me. So many philanthropic support that Jack Rich have given to people is not something you can write. If you want to put it in a book, that means you read you won't do any other thing. So he has done so much and so massively. Support churches, support mosques, support political parties, even in fact, I call him the bridge builder. That's what I think is the bridge builder. Then when you look at the master plan of what he intends to do for the people, okay, I will shock you. Do you know Jack Rich sometimes will take a trip to places like Onitsha, trying to see how the people struggle to survive, what they do, what they need to move to the next level, what infrastructural development that these people need for things to move, let me say, better than the way it is for them. So this is the kind of president we're talking about. It's not a president that you'll be looking at as oh, one big man or something. Not like that. So, and that's why I keep telling people that the Messiah will be waiting for override. So it's just for the people to now put their hands up and then accept it. It's not about Jacqueline, it's not just for Jacqueline alone, it's for all Nigerians and for all families.
The weaknesses. Oh, I have vision. Oh, can't you?
My final message is to inform Nigerians that the David has come, the Messiah we're looking for has come. But nothing good comes so easy. I want everybody to get involved, whether you're high-minded or downtrodden, no matter the position you find yourself, you need to get involved. This is a movement. You know, Jack Rich is a movement, is a project to deliver Nigeria. And in situations like this, we need all Nigerians to come together and pray. And pray to the God, whether you're a Muslim, whether you're a Christian, whatsoever that you believe in, or whatsoever, even a pagan. However, you know you can communicate with your God. Go and communicate with God. Tell God that this is the time. And then those that in authority should also give Mr. President the right information. So the Mr. President will understand this is where the heart of Nigerians has gone. And this is the man who knows what to do to actually help our nation the more. So my message is let everybody, including Mr. President, also go on his knees and pray to God about Mr. Jack Rich, and pray to God about this movement, and pray to God that God himself and use Jack Rich to pilot the vehicle of our great country, Nigeria. So I think it's a movement for everyone to get involved. I am a professional wrestler, I'm a world champion. I'm secure, and then I have what it takes to be comfortable, like just by my name, like the ultimate commander. But it's not all about me. It goes beyond me. I know Nigeria has the likes of Aliko and other Ojak and too many other big guys that when they get involved, no matter what they already acquired, get involved. God also will do the prayer. So it's not about where he's coming from, his age or whatever, but it's about the movement of bringing a permanent solution to Nigerian economy.
Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up.